Hey everyone, the Artificial Trainer here. Welcome in and welcome back to my channel. I've got a fun one for us today. HiDream image model native comfy support is here. We've been waiting for it for a while, and I've got to say this image model is the best I've tried out so far. On initial glance, it might look similar quality to Flux, but when we look at the prompt adherence, there is no question that this model is far and away better than Flux. And on top of that, it's a full commercial use license. Flux, because of Black Forest Labs license, had limitations on what it could be used for. HiDream, true open source model. Okay, so before we jump into the workflow, we're going to need to download the model files for HiDream. So first, click here for the full models. If you want the GGUF models instead, you're still going to need the text encoders and the VAE from the full models, but you can download the GGUF in place of the diffusion models. So head to this link, it'll bring you here. And then, so there's three different models, the full, the fast, and the dev. Obviously, the full is going to be best quality, but fast and dev improve the inferencing speed. Full is pretty slow at the cost of a bit of quality, but honestly, I've found these pretty high quality as well. So if you have the hard drive space, I'd try them all out. If not, you can just download the one which fits your liking. Okay, so I've already downloaded them all. I have them in the folders here. I'm going to show you where we want to install them. So in your ComfyUI root folder, go to models, and then we have three different folders here. So diffusion models are obviously going to go into the diffusion models folder. I've already made a HiDream folder. I'm just going to put them in there. And then our text encoders are going to go in the text encoders folder. There are 4 text encoders. You're not seeing that wrong. And then the VAE is going to go into your VAE folder. Okay, and then if you do download the GGUF models, just go to your UNet folder and you can see my HiDream GGUF model is right there. Okay, so now that we have all of those models installed, let's go back and grab whichever workflow you want to use and let's do some demos. I'm just going to download the full version and then I'll make the changes to show you kind of what the differences between the dev, fast, and GGUF models are as we go along. First thing you need to do is select your diffusion model. So I'm going to start with full. For the quadruple clip loader, make sure that you are choosing the correct path for each of the 4 clips or text encoders that we downloaded. And then for your width, make sure you're using a width from the recommended resolutions on my Patreon. I am using Sage Attention here, so if you don't have Sage Attention installed, make sure you're bypassing that. And then make sure you adjust the VAE path to be where you download it to. Okay, so and then inside the K sampler, the recommended steps for the full model is actually 50. I'm gonna just do it with 30 here. CFG recommended is 5. And then samplers you can play around with. Some people like DPM, PP, 2M. I like IPN, DM with beta scheduler. Some people like Keras scheduler. I just find that this works best for what I typically generate. I have a pretty descriptive prompt of a Elven mage here that fits some of the hot styles that are going around right now. So this is what we get from the full model. Really solid, fits everything that I asked for in the prompt. Young elven mage, candles floating around her, runes on her skin, magic aura kind of around it, dreamy sparkles, soft glows. It really hits every aspect of the prompt. So that's why I've been a big fan of this model as I've tested it out. Still some, finger issues. That's something that AI still can't figure out, but really solid image overall. Now I want to test out the dev model. With the dev model, we can lower the steps a little bit. So we can go to 20 steps. We want to use 1 for our CFG and then either use LCM in simple or ER, SDE, and SGM uniform. So I'm going to go with ER, SDE, and SGM uniform. And I'm going to swap my model. So we're going to use the dev model. And then for the dev model, you also want to change your shift to 6. You can play around with these settings. These are just what's recommended from the creators of HiDream. So same seed, the seed's fixed. So we should get a very similar image and we can kind of compare the quality. All right, so a similar generation, but not quite the same. You can see it's actually, the style is probably a little bit closer to what I was asking for and not really much quality loss. Because I asked for the Ghibli-like charm, I think that the dev model did a little bit better of a job of recognizing that style. On the right here, we just kind of get a classic like cartoon style versus on the left, we get closer to the style that we asked for. And you can see the quality is solid. A little bit less morphing with the dev model, although we do still get some hand problems. Remember, this is just one seed, so overall the full has seemed better to me, but you should play around with the different models. Depending on your style of how you like to create, you may find better results in one model or another. Okay, and then the last model from HiDream that we have before we get into GGUF is the fast model. So for fast, we want to put the shift back to 3, drop our steps down to 8, and then we can use the same sampler and schedule as we used for the dev model. All right, so I'm going to copy the dev model out so that we can compare, and let's run it. All right, and then this is our fast model. So this generated in 8 steps. So really, really impressive quality for just 8 steps. Honestly, all of them are very good. You may find when you go for more realism that fast degrades a little bit more compared to full, but it looks like for animation type styles, the fast model is great. And you don't really lose much prompt adherence at all when you go fast, dev, or full. Play around with each different one and see which one fits your use case the best. Lastly, we're going to try GGUF. I typically don't like the GGUF models because the quality degrades and it's slower. The only real use case is if you absolutely can't fit the models even at FP8 in your amount of VRAM. All right, so I just downloaded the Q2K GGUF model. This is the smallest one. So there are some slightly larger ones that'll probably give you better results, but I figured I'll grab the smallest one and see, like what's the worst possible degradation we could get. All right, so we need to bump this back up to 30 steps. CFG should be 5, DPM, PPA, 2M for the sampler, and then beta for the scheduler. And then let's run that. All right, so you can see the problems with the GGUF. It takes out too many of the parameters to maintain the same quality as these other ones. It is much smaller, but you probably need a bigger GGUF model. Maybe if we had selected the largest GGUF model, we would have gotten better results, but this small one, to me, is just not doing the model justice. So that is it for this video. Really appreciate you watching. If you are interested in a service where you don't have to maintain all of this, I'm working on a RunPod Docker image that will just install all of the latest models and like the latest cutting edge stuff as soon as it drops. And you won't have to go through all of the installations yourself and write new scripts and all of that. So if you're interested in that, stay tuned. Keep an eye on my Patreon. That'll be coming shortly. Follow me on my other socials. Follow me on Patreon, on X. I post what I'm working on in the current moment. So if you want to get a sneak peek of what's coming, you can head over there. I appreciate all of you watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye-bye.